Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Um, yeah, hope you had a good weekend. Mine was pretty good. Didn't do a whole lot. Played some Baldur's Gate and worked on this project actually. That's about all I did. Um, yeah, so today I was thinking we're gonna go beyond the valley. We're gonna start dealing with some of the alien stuff on this planet. And we'll probably come back again later. I'm just jumping around. But, gotta start somewhere. And I was thinking of making a lair slash hunting thing for this guy right here. This is a bug that I sculpted yesterday on my iPad, and I just have, oop, crashed Blender. Um, I've just crashed Blender. Well, yeah, no, fine. There we go. Grab him, copy him, and we'll go new. Don't really need to save him, but sure, why not? Great, and paste. And let's go ahead and save as, since this is Blender lately. Um, 23/11/20, live stream. What do you call it? Layer. Keep it short. Anyway, so we sculpted this bad boy here. And let's see if we can switch modes without crashing. Yeah, there we go. And all I did was bring him in and apply that same Nomad Sculpt modified texture that I used for the other bugs last week. So nothing interesting. But we've got him here. And I was thinking it'd be cool to make, a place for him. He's a little high in the vertices, but we'll live with it for right now. I don't know that we really need him to be this many millions of polys. And if it starts to lag us out too much, we can always decimate him, but then we'll have to bake him too, and it takes a while. So, but I'm gonna turn him off for right now. I just wanted to bring him in. And I'm thinking kind of like a narrow river gully, maybe in a canyon. Something where we can get some dark sides because you're going to see we get some glowy stuff in mind. So let's bring in a plane, an S20. So 40 meters on a side. It feels just about as big as we'd want it to be. Might even be a little too big, but it should be okay. And Control A, rotation scale. And if you guys watched for a while, you've seen I've done this before in the other colony, but we're just going to build a canyon down the middle. By doing this. And there we go. Now if we take this and extrude them up and scale them out slightly. We can even keep it like that so it goes all the way. There we go. We've got a canyon. Let's save. And let's remesh it. Actually, that'd be the easiest thing now. It's like we could build some crosses or we could just use remesh. Quad remesher. Let's set it to like, again, 100 and remesh it. And let's see now. There we go. We got some topo now. And that gives us some cool stuff, actually. Let's see. Let's bring that up. We're just going to change it around just a bit, right? I don't know we're ever going to see the top. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. So I don't know that it matters that it's flat. If we're going to see the top looking up, we would want to make sure that these were not all even, but I don't know, it really makes a difference. And then actually, I think I want to take this whole thing here, this one, turn on proportional, and bring it down a bit, right? So it kind of, so we're going down into our thing. Yep. And then we'll turn back off proportional and bring that one back up a bit. And the reason, you can see it better like this. Yeah. I kind of want to put some water on the bottom too. I think. Let's see. Mesh plane SY20. Oh, it's SX SY. Make it bigger. There we go. And I can even go like that. Let's see how that looks now if we add some actual terrainage to it using the auto trainer. So F4, append. Go find it. Terrain generator. Auto terrain generator. Node tree. Terrain. Oh, I'm in the wrong one. We don't want to be in that one. We want to be on a rocky. There we go. It's like, why does it look different? There we go. And over here, and add a modifier, geometry node, terrain. And we probably want to fix those walls a little bit, but the water's looking right. Those walls are just a little bit on the sharp side for me. Obviously, to taste, right? But just kind of looking at it so we can see. Okay. Cliff walls, scale. Probably too little. That looks okay. And I'm fine with the roughness. I think that's going to be fine. We could smooth it down a little bit if we want to. That's safe. Let's just see what it looks like with materials. And I feel like that's pretty good. I'm digging that. Oh, I like it. Cool. Alrighty. Excellent. Let's go ahead and apply it. We're going to own up to it and say it's good. Then we're going to take our water, apply rotation scale, and solidify it down. Give it some actual volume and apply that. And go ahead and give it a material too. It's standing water, so we'll use the pond from Aquatic. Spawn material, our pond, and we'll make editable just to make sure. I swear I haven't done that many canyons, Jason. Just worked out that way. This one's gonna be pretty. Of course, now we're gonna put a giant spider, layer in it. So whatever. It is gonna be a little prettier though. Is my hope. Here we are as our space, and I'm thinking it's looking good. let's jump in there. Now I think actually, let's try something. 1 tab, Alt Z, B, X, delete vertices. Yeah. I don't want the top to get stuff on it because it's kind of not going to be, it's not important. I'm actually going to do, so we're going to cut into it a little bit. Cube, scale, GX, and come to here and subtract it out of that and apply that one. And come here. Or we can go closer to that because that's just roof stuff. And self-intersect, does that give it to us? Let's see. Come on. Or hole tolerant. Probably hole tolerant. Yeah. No, even that's weird. Did I get something? Well, I don't know. I mean, it's fine for this, but let's see. Come on. Should I cut down our vertices of places that it would put stuff when we do a geoscatter, just because I know from experience it's a pain in my ass to have to fix it so it doesn't do it later. Just keep our polys a little bit more organized. That's too much. Let's just turn that off for right now. 7 GX to right there. And turn it back on. And I could get rid of the wall ones too. I haven't decided how pissy I'm going to be about it. That looks good though. To apply this. It's thinking. Let's save. 1, 3. Whew, that's an ugly face. Let's just edit that. Just get rid of those 2 faces. Morning, Michael. Good to see you. And we could do a little more if we want to. I don't know that it's going to make a difference, but let's do it here. And then tab, Shift D. We're doing both at once. Cool. Apply it. Is it applying it? No. Applying it. There we go. And 7. And let's see. I mean, honestly, probably good enough. I'm getting a little picky here. I don't care if it puts a little thing every now and then on that side. Although the other thing this does, it does make it easier for me to see around the thing, which is helpful. Yeah, but we can, we can certainly, let's see. Tab, L, Control I, X, versus, we can at least nuke those. Control save. All right, so we got our canyon. Get rid of all the crap that's not part of our canyon. Let's check our face orientation. We're oriented the right way. All is in good shape. Okie dokie. So I think the first thing we want to do is put some grass and ground down here on the bottom of this canyon. We don't want in the water, which is fortunately easy to do. And I am jumping around and doing my some geoscatter first, just because I think this is a landscape-based one. Often I'll do it the other way and do it later because it does lag us out some, but I think we're just gonna have to do it, then turn it off. But I need to see where stuff's gonna be. So we've selected it, biome scatter. They have updated geoscatter so that it works now with 4.0, except that weirdly you can't open the biome window if you have the asset browser open. But if you don't, it works. So, okay, whatever. And you could keep using the same grassy one that we've been using thus far. But I think actually I'm gonna try something else. Just trying to decide what something else is going to be. But ooh, let's see what this one is. I don't think I've ever used this one. Or did I? Oh, this is my mushroom forest. That's right. Okay, never mind. It's like I haven't used this. No, I have. When you make something, you forget you're the one who made it, right? But we're gonna get rid of it because I don't want it. Okay. We're gonna use. Let's try this one. See what it gives us. Lots of trees. Kind of good. Might be what I want. First thing I need to do is get it off the water, though. We'll play with it a bit and see if it is what we need. We want Boolean with, I need the water tool group. New collection, water. Turn that off there. Cool. Gets us something. I think we might need to change our angle too. We're getting a lot of stuff just everywhere on everything, right? Does get us that darkness I wanted though. Okay. And let's just turn off stuff until we figure out what we want to be. I get to build this one at a time, but we got time today. It's no big deal. Save. Tree medium. Let's turn that one back on. We get trees kind of everywhere, but they're not too bad. Like they're growing up on our walls, but can we live with that? I don't hate it. I think we'll leave that one. I wasn't sure about it, but we think we'll leave it. Tree dead, same vibe. Tree small. Got too many for these. I think what I want to do with tree small is proximity and repel it from the water. Because I got plans. And repel it distance minimum of 3 meters. I think that's good. Okay, save. Small branches, too fucking many. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is slope. Oh, small branches, not the slope on trees. Small branches, slope. Yes. And then we want to repel it as well from the water. And I can live with that, I think. We could even do height if we wanted to. ecosystem. No, it's already, there's abiotic elevation. Yeah, they don't need it up there on the top, save the space. Yeah, I'm doing the layer for the creature, although it's going to be a lot more than just that layer, I think. But yes, our critter, our spider boy is in here already. He's just turned off right now. But yes, that's what we're doing. Okay, so the next one, but we're good with that for branches. Fleurs. I don't mind fleurs on the wall. I think they'll add some interest. That's okay. I also don't even mind them near the water this time. They're not bothering me. So good. Grass. Tall. I think I want to put an angle on it. To kill our slope down. Maybe we'll let it go to like 25. Okay. Sure. And grass small. Whew, yeah, no. Slope it. Again, like we'll go like 30. And add a bit of transition or take away a bit of transition and increase this back up again. So it just makes it a little bit weaker at the edges. So it's not quite a sharp cutoff. Okay, there we go. Now let's turn everybody back on. That sounds weird. Doing okay. Now we want to move that to dead. We want to also move away from our water. And doesn't really need to be much, but just don't want anything on that island. It's looking cool. So we kind of weeded back some of the excess growth, but I think now kind of walk through it a little bit. Kind of come down, save. Let's see what it looks like. Fleurs. Yeah. Okay, so it's not super tall. I'll have to keep track of that. I actually maybe should have made it higher up. Well, it's just, you know, I think we're going to do that anyway. We're just going to cheat here. I'm going to turn off Geoscatter for right now, just for a second. Actually turn it all the way off. And I want this thing to be taller. So SZ. That's still good there. I'm still okay with everything else happening around it. That's fine. I just want to be able to see it better. And for the magic of things, we should be good. Oh, to make our water thicker too. There we go. Cool. Now we can look without looking all the way up out of our scene. And I like how dark it is. We're going to put a real sky into it, but this is like, it's a dark canyon, which is what we wanted on this one. Okay. So now I'm going to close that and open up, that being the biome, sorry, window, and open up this one to mine. No, it's ground. That's where I put it. Ground, vegetation, trees. And I made some interesting looking alien trees yesterday using the auto tree tool. And we're going to apply them to the same terrain with a different setup, obviously. So we're going to select from browser, and I don't know which one to use. I think we'll go with, let's try this tree one. Trees, right? Right. And then we're going to select blue orb tree 2 and 3. Yeah, we'll leave the other ones off for right now and scatter assets. And I'm going to turn off this one so we can see what we're doing. And kind of interesting. I'm gonna have to fix it. A few things I want to do on it. I can either do height or in the water. Either one works. Let's do height, just because I kind of want to keep it potentially some out of the water. And I actually like altitude versus, because I just think in terms of whatever. So maximum down, 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 down. This was my problem. It's like, do I get enough? Otherwise, let's see, distribution. Can I punch it up? I can. That's cool. This one shouldn't be touching the water though. Should be putting things in the water. Oh, minimum. There we go. That was the thing. It's like, why? Because the minimum is probably below 0. Okay, now let's decrease this back down again to like that. That's looking pretty good, I think. Yeah. So these are like some kind of an alien, mostly water plant, although they're going to grow slightly on the side too, is what we're thinking here. Turn back on. Save. I'm just going to move this off. There we go. Close this. And come back. And let's see. Yeah. Like I said, there are reasons I wanted dark. One of them is glowy bits. So we can have, I wanted some regular trees in there just for sort of vibe, but basically most of this stuff, like the point to this shot is obviously those other guys there. Let's see if we can set up a camera angle first now. And well, we also need to think about where we're going to put our spider. My idea was that the spider would probably build webs. Maybe let's go across, since the way it's working, this one here, like here to here. And as things were attracted to the light and came down the canyon, it would chomp. And bioluminescence is very cool. And for whatever reason, it reads very well as aliens. So, you know. But yeah, so we put our spider web here. And I think that could give us something. So maybe let's do that. And I'm going to turn off this one just because it's getting hard to see. We had room. So we're like in this space here was clear. So we can do that. So let's save. And do I have another one open? No, I need to open a new Blender. Go grab that spider web. Geometry node setup, but I don't remember what it's called, so I'm going to grab it this way versus trying to use it with an append. Yeah. Or is it called? Cobweb generator. And that's it, right? Yep. Copy objects. And paste objects. And I'm just going to make it its own group just for ease. Webs. Because I'm going to fix that. Webs. Okay, and then this we're going to put into Canyon. Because on webs, we can set our collection as Canyon, and now it should touch everything in the Canyon, just in case we need to mess with that. Now, I should be able to edit this sucker and draw. And oh yeah. Get some webs. That's just so cool. Just keep going up too. That one went down the bottom, didn't it? This must be going by. There we go. I mean, almost criminal how easy that is. It's so easy. Let's just set up on both sides too. Ooh, organic cables. Hey, on me. Yeah. Sure, we'll put that one there. It's gonna have a little bit in the middle too. There we go. Save. And let's turn back on. Come out of edit mode. Back on this. Yeah, cool. And we're done, right? Cool. Save. I'm liking that. And save. Let's just see if we set up a shot like here. We need to adjust it a little bit. We're going to do a couple too. I mean, we're only at 30 minutes, so we got lots of time still to play. I'm just setting one up to see. Lens. And let's go to 35. Maybe even 28. Let's go wide. Let's try 35. Yeah. Solution. Save. And everything's turned on. Yeah, we got the grass. And if we look, and we're going to set our focus to like right there. And we look. To rotate it slightly. There we are. And it's impossible to see shit. But there. All right, let's give it a HDR, see if that helps us, or even just brighten it. Maybe instead of an HDR today, we will build our light directly ourselves. See if that doesn't give us a little more control. Yeah, why not? Be different. Okay. So we're never seeing sky. So the first thing we're going to do is turn our sky all the way off. And everything's going to be lit as if we were on a soundstage now. Which is a fun way to do it. So let's start with an overhead area light. Let's make it big. So the bigger the light is, the softer it is. So a 5-meter light will be quite soft. Bring it up to, we can go up as high as we want. Ironically, because of the trees up there, the higher we go, the more it will be blotchy, which could be cool too. Take it to there. Let's make it like 1,000 to start with and give it a slightly cool color of like 7,000. It's just on the slighter side of cool. And we might even need to make it higher. 10,000. 10,000 is bright, but we can see it. 5,000. 5,000 might be good. Just give us a little bit, maybe 3,000, because we'll probably add a bit more light. Yeah, let's do 3K on our lights. We're going to need some more light from other things too, but I think that's a good start point. Let's go back. Okay, then over here, still in lights, right? Yeah. Shift A, we'll make another light, another area. GZ, up. Where are we? Here. Okay, just want to make sure we can see ourselves. And rotate it down so kind of pointing in. Let's go local. Through there and make it also like 1,000 and a little cooler just for why not. And turn it on. Okay. Gives us light coming from the back. If we turn off the overhead, that's what we're getting from that, which is actually kind of cool. But I like dark. I'm not going to argue it. I definitely do. Okay, we need to move a little forward. Get that grass out of the way. There we go. Let's see. Just so we can see what the hell we've got. Down and up. Like that. Feeling okay. Save. Let's see what we got. What does that look like? Can we see? Grass. And let's widen our. Let's go to 28 now that we've gone down low. And we're still seeing in. Looks good, I think. Let's see. Yeah, looks okay. Can we see the webs? Do we need more webs? Where are webs? We've definitely got webs in there. It's just small, which is fine. Like we can do more shots. I just want to make sure that like they're there. And let's bring our dude back. First off, let's get rid of our old plane. See that there. Here's our guy. Hey, dude, or dudette. And we're going to put her on the wall. He says we should have more webs. Yes, well, possibly. There she is. There. There she goes again. Okay, 0. Save. Now let's see if we see her. I think we will. So recall she's kind of in a lit area. A little, but I like that you kind of can't see her until you get close and you're like, oh, yeah. There she is. I apologize to anyone with arachnophobia. It's an alien. It's not a real spider. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely against this, however, I think I want to fix our canyon with, let's see. Yeah, it's better. Just subdivide it one time. she might be better served, actually, as I look there. I think so. I love talk. Seth loves talking about himself in the third person too, or first person plural. We are entertained by such a thing. Just it's hard to find it exactly where it needs to go. That I think is about the best we've found so far. It looks like she's still pretty close to the wall. Yep, she's still touching the wall close enough for what we're doing. And I think we probably do want a couple of webs in the foreground. Where's geometry nodes? Let's just turn them off. No, just over here, I guess. There's our camera. Let's see, that thing, tab, draw, grab our trusty rusty tab up, and did it do anything? That one didn't go anywhere. I want to make sure we're on surface, or cursor rather. No, we want to be on cursor, yep. There we go. Now we got a couple in the foreground, which might help us sell the idea better. Let's see. Yeah, that helps sell the idea better. Defs. That's looking pretty cool. We could do with more than just 2 lights if we wanted to. We could bring in some, excuse me. We could bring in some VDB fog, but it's going to slow our scene down a lot. It would look neat interacting with all these glows though. So I'm torn. But I feel like that's looking okay. Where's our spider friend? Where is she? There she is. She's not huge, which is kind of cool. I mean, we're definitely going to zoom in and do a couple shots too. Like, she looks cool there though. Okay, we do need to fix a few of these things here with these trees. We've got the time, so let's do it. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the webs for right now. Come here, and let's do a botanic rocks. Okay. That tree's fixed now, just because we're going to probably zoom in on it later, so I don't see any other ones that are super bugging me at the moment, and that we might have to change that material too. No, it's okay actually. It's pretty close. Actually like that. Yeah, that looks good. That is neat. Let's just check our edges, see if we want to. Does it look better if we do this? Just moving around a little bit. Trying to do it. Where's our best compositional spot where we don't feel weird? That's pretty cool. That light in the foreground, kind of like that. I felt like we had too much stuff on the other side of it before. It's kind of splitting the frame. But that's looking all right. Turn back on our webs. Oh, yeah. And let's just see what happens if we maybe change the exposure just a little bit on this sucker to like make it a little brighter. That might be okay. And maybe we take this one down just a little bit from 1000 to like 500. Yeah, I think that's good. Save it. Okay, and a rock should not be in our lights. Okay. I'm kind of just digging it, which is interesting because like got lots of time left. Kind of came together nicely though. It's great when you don't have to fight with something. How weird is that? We could put some people in. Might be neat. Let's try it and see how we feel about it. I'm gonna come over to this one again and open recent team. Don't save. Here we have Scout Team 5, 2 versions of the last guy because I was playing around with his clothes and giving him a helmet. Well, we can look and see. This is a team. I don't know that I've pulled them up before. And he was just looking a little too everyday human, which actually is realistic, but it doesn't look right. So sometimes you have to tweak that. So I switched him up and gave him sort of more techie vibe clothes. I think it works for him. He also gives him a light, which is nice. And yeah. Oh, and they fixed Human Generator for Blender 4 too, which is nice. I am pleased. Let's grab this guy. Copy objects. And I'm going to turn off Geoscatter just because it's a pain to see right now. And paste. Let's see, what does he look like size-wise? That's not bad. He's a little small, which is kind of good. He's not the focus of the shot, but he might be the focus of the shot in the sense of like giving us something to look at. Ooh, and he's directly underneath, which is cool too. And we could bring in another person over here, possibly. Let's turn back on Geoscatter and see what we got. It's a little empty over here. These front blades of glass are deceiving because I don't think we can even see them particularly well in our. No, we can't. We might need to give him some more light too, which might not be a bad thing to show this area a little bit too. All right, so we got him there. Lights. Let's give him a light. We'll go with a spot on him. And we're going to go to local and to 3D cursor. GZ. Because that means it will always point at that target, which is kind of helpful. And we can bring it in a little bit. And I'm going to increase the softness basically all the way, so it looks very hard to tell where this light is coming from. And we don't have fog, so we shouldn't even see that. Power 250. Let's see if this is enough. Save. No, 250 is not enough. 1000. It's not bad, but I think I want to maybe bring it forward. Again, there. If we just rotate on, no, no. Webs, go away. RZ. Right. There we go, fine. I'll go global now. Okay. Might be too close to us, so let's see. That's actually looking pretty okay. It's a little bright. And probably we want to mix it back to like 8500 so it takes it more. Yeah, and 500. What we want is basically film lighting, you know, that fake light that doesn't actually come from anywhere. But let's just see our figures. I feel like that's given us that. Where's the light from? It's magical. It doesn't matter. Ooh, that water's looking nice. Look at that. That water's looking very nice. And let's move that off of him again. Yeah, I think we can see him okay. We could bring it up a bit more. It's always a back and forth. Oh, first off, though, let's turn off armatures. There we go, because now it won't be quite so dark. You see him better. Let's bring it up a little bit. Okay. Yep. Looks good. And then again back to here. And there's not ground there. I wish there was, just because I prefer not cheating it if I can. But in this case, let's turn back on armatures and go grab her. Paste her. Okay. Medium point. Yes, because she is standing in the water right now. But But she would give us a foreground character if we wanted, and that might be a good idea. Got some web action. So that, save, and see what we got. Actually, I like that, I think. Can bring her a little bit further in or a little bit further out. See what happens if we put her on here. We are totally faking her for standing, and that's okay. I mean, technically, I guess she could be standing in the water right there, but probably more realistic closer than further away as I think about it, right? Yeah, there we go. I like the way she's lit. Am I moving? I don't want to move the, whatever I'm moving, I don't want to move it. Her. Save. I can live with that. That seems okay. Okie dokie. Oh, I know what we could put there, maybe. Let's see, do I want it? It might hide the spider, but I don't know. Okay, talking to myself again. Ground. Trees. What if I went with one of the other blue orb trees that I made? And I put just one by default here. We'd completely lose the spider there. Here. I wish that grass wasn't there. The grass is just annoying me. Let's fuck it. Let's get. No. That's what it was. And that. Okay, there. Now I can see. Okay, so she's still visible. There's our spider. Got our tree. I think I might like that. Let's see. I do like that added glow of that. That feels good. It does kind of frame our spider too, which I also think is good. Actually, you know what? I like it better without that grass at all. So let's just get rid of it. There's a little bit of stuff there. This one I can't tell. So if I can't tell, I'll leave it on because I might see it later. But I like having those rocks visible here. So better without the grass. And I don't care if it's on the walls or not. What do we want to do with that? Do we want to move that one? I wish we could. Let's see if we can. Just a little bit. Is that better? Yeah, that's better, I think. I just wanted to get rid of the one that was like right in front of beside her. Yeah. Seems okay now. Yeah. All righty. I don't know what material those things are. What's he got the web material set to? Is there a webs? Okay. So there is something. Let's go look and see what that looks like. Translucent mix of the principled. Okay. All right. Come out of edit mode. Webs. We could give it more translucency. What does that do? Not a lot, but we could do whatever we wanted to. I mean, we make them fucking glow, but I don't think we want to do that. Decrease the roughness on them. So they're just a little shinier. That seems cool. Why do they have an IOR there? There's no transmission. Okay. Move shit around in the principled. I'm like, why'd you put IOR up there? But whatever. Cool. I like that. We could give it a slight color. Would anyone notice? Not really, but sure. No one notices, but sure, let's do it anyway. Layout. I like our new tree there, though, in the center. I really do think that helps. And crash. I'll just open it from here, because I'll put more people in. Okay, yeah. So here's like, we could put more techie bits in. We could add more stuff from their scout ship and whatever else. But I kind of want the focus to be on the landscape here and not, and because it's glowing, I don't want to add a lot of lights from techie things because I want the glow from this to drive the scene. I wonder with this one, is it even doing anything? Yeah, it's doing something. We gotta change our Kelvin color on it to like 10,000. I mean, interesting. None. Definitely highlights that spot, which is where our spider is. So I kind of like doing that. And it actually doesn't feel bright because the light's so cold, at least to me. Yeah, okay. How are we feeling with these purple flowers? That's the only other, well, not the only other, but another thing I was contemplating. Instances, right? Flowers. And how simple they are. But let's see, can we change the color on them? Purple to something else? Maybe also a blue to kind of go with that, or even a yellow to contrast that. I have no idea what, well, that puts two of us, man. I have no idea what's going on here. Come on. Let's go to that, save, open back up again. What color flowers? What we're trying to decide is what color flowers we want now. And I think cooler like this works. Kind of ties it in with the scene. I wasn't digging on the purples. That works for me though. Thank you. Yeah, I think the bioluminescence looks cool. I came up with, I was making these trees yesterday, in AnyTree, and it's stupid simple. They're it's literally just an icosphere set as a leaf, and then it just puts them all over the tree. And you're like, all right, and you make it glow. I'm like, cool. It's like some kind of a weird. I was thinking they're like maybe insect eggs, and then they take off. I don't know. I hadn't 100% decided what it was, but I wanted something alien, and glowy is just kind of gives it that magical alien look. So, and I like it. Um, yeah, that's looking cool. I think we got good flowers. We got our dude. Is his light off? He should be lit, wouldn't he? Oh, let me turn off armatures. Yeah, he's much brighter than he looked like he was. That's it. Incidentally, if you're making scenes with characters, after you've placed them, you really need to turn the armatures off so you can't see them. Otherwise, they just look like dark blobs, and it's impossible to see how well they're lit. But no, I like his little helmet. It's super basic, but I just modeled it out of a cylinder and a little bit of random flow. But the light helps. Yeah, I was contemplating that. I mean, we can try it. Let's see. We got time. We got 20 minutes still. Let's see what we got. Okay. Web. I'm just gonna solo our web. Now, the first thing I want to do is duplicate it, I think, because just in case this doesn't work. But let's see. Can we apply it? Oh, convert curves. Can I just convert to a? Will that work? Interesting. Object, convert to mesh. Okay, that did work. And then what we would do is kind of the same thing we did with the blobs. We're going to Shift A, mesh, icosphere. Alt G, just put that, and we're going to scale it way down, although it doesn't super matter because we can adjust it anyway. Rotation and scale. M, new collection, web droplets. Okay. And save. Now we should be able to. Well, let's get a material first. What do I give it? I think I'm just gonna give it some kind of like glass, basically, which is gonna slow us down a lot. But yeah, it's fine. We don't have any special, not other. Where is special? Special mats. There we are. Glass. Add material. Okay, so now this thing, geoscatter. Select it. Got it. Preset scatter. I don't know what any of these would do on this regards to this one, so we're just gonna go with the default, kind of a basic one. There we go. Viewport selection. Scatter objects. I mean, they're huge, so we need to fix that, but that's fine. Scale. They are vectoral, sure. I don't need them to be uniform, and they're not anymore. Good. Default scale. Factor. Oh, uniform is fine. 0.1. Yeah, we'll make them 0.2. They need to be bigger though. Well, maybe they don't actually. There need to be more of them. There we go. And there we go. That might be that simple. We saved. Let's come back. Save again. And just gonna turn off web droplets so no one can see it, although I think it's underwater anyway. And can you see them? Yeah, they're there. They're small, but they're there. We can even add a little bit more though. I guess we could make them a bit bigger too if we wanted to. Let's see, is that too much? That's a lot. I think it might be too much. Or shrink them down, and then we increase their count. Yeah, that looks okay. They're going to be subtle, but I think as we look at them, we'll probably see them more. And if not, I mean, whatever, it's fun to do. And we proved we could do it. That was kind of the thing. Yeah, they're there. And I think as we did a zoom in on some of these other shots, we'll see them more. And also this is low res, so. Let's set up, let's see, we're at 114. Let's set up some camera angles. We may end a few minutes early on this one, which is fine. We've gone over before. Although I always say that I end up just getting like stuck on like fiddly little shit for the next, whatever. Also fine. Photographer, camera 2. I'm going to now set our lens to like 70. And come in on our dude. And focus on his face. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, that works. I guess there's our second shot. Cool. No notes. Let's do third shot. Where's our friend? Let's see. Yeah, that could even go closer, really, but I kind of want to have the whoops too. Oh, did I not save it? Oh, come on. Fine. Where's our boy? Or girl? Where'd she go? I'm blind. Fine. Here we go. And we can zoom in or out. 70 seems okay. I don't know why I like to keep my lenses kind of like real lenses, but I do. Focal point on her. Save. And let's see. Cool. I like it. And what if we can't do like a sort of a establishing shot of the whole space like this? And I'll do that. Which means I'll reverse these two, but that's fine. 50. Let's see. What's that going to? What's that light going to? Oh, that's a camera. I was like, what? Okay. It's not the most exciting shot. We could do better than that. Just kind of wanted to show the space, but we can definitely do better than that. Oh, we could do that, kind of the hunting shot that we've established. Focus on our dude again. Yeah. Let's see. Maybe. Can't really see him, but it's a cool looking shot anyway. Where's our dude? He's there, right? Yeah, he's just dark. I mean, we could add more light to him. There's no reason not to. Sure. Yeah, if we just do it for the fourth shot. Shift D. Rotate it around. Save. Yeah, there he is. That'd work. I'd be good with that. Could even punch it up just a little bit. Cool. Okay, so that's our fourth. Although, we see how it looks like with the other ones too. There's no reason why it might not work. I mean, let's see. Doesn't do much from that angle. Yeah, just leave it on unless I hate it. See, 2. How do I feel about it from this angle? Again, it's so like right behind him, it almost doesn't matter. Cool. We'll leave it on. Gives a nice rim light there. And then spider shouldn't make any difference at all. Oh, it's that one. That's right. And then this is the spider. Yeah. Cool. I think the spider is visible enough here. Where is she? No, she's there. I want to be able to kind of see her in this shot if someone looks. She's right above him in that same area, so I think we're good. I don't think I'm going to do fog just because it's going to slow our whole shot down, and I don't know that we really need to. Miss pass is set to 100. That should be fine. Cool. Well, folks, I think we're good for today. I think maybe we'll kill it 5 minutes early. I kind of have to pee anyway. um, but I think we got our scene. We got our trees in here. We got our canyon. We got our spider friend. We got our 2 people. I feel like I'm pretty good with this one. So yeah, we'll make this a slightly short one, and then we'll be back again tomorrow, and I'm sure we'll go long again because we always seem to. Thanks for hanging out. I hope it was interesting. We didn't do a tremendous amount of like new stuff, but I think the droplets on the webs turned out really cool. I think that's a good thing to add. Yeah. Anyway, have a great day, everybody. I'll post these up on the socials. I got a Blue Sky account now too. If anyone does that, it's still Eldritch48, same as everywhere else. Yeah, and I'll be back again tomorrow. Okay, take care, everyone.